Our top story, the suspense over who will be the Chief Minister of Maharashtra continues. So far, the Mahayuti has not taken any call. In fact, sources say that they're in no hurry. Devendra Fadnavis has said a short while ago that all alliance partners will decide. He says it will be announced soon. Yesterday was the last day of the current assembly, and we saw Eknath Shinde resigning as Chief Minister, but no successor has been named. In fact, he was accompanied by both the Deputy Chief Ministers there, Ajit Pawar as well as Devendra Fadnavis. However, the Shiv Sena, Shinde is very keen that the alliance continue with Eknath Shinde at the helm, and they have credited him with the performance in the elections. At least that's what the Shiv Sena has said, that it's thanks to the Ladki Behan scheme that they saw such a massive, so many seats coming into the Mahayuti's kitty. The BJP leaders, of course, are firmly backing Devendra Fadnavis, given the huge number, the sheer number of seats that the BJP has managed in the recent assembly elections. Let's listen in to what is being said. Meanwhile, Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray is questioning the delay and saying that the results have been announced, but no chief minister yet.
देखिए, उनको भारी बहुमत मिला है, फिर भी 6-7 दिन हो गए, मुख्यमंत्री या सरकार नहीं बन पा रही। उसका मतलब क्या हम समझ सकते हैं? हमें कहा गया था, जब हमें सरकार बनाने का हमें एक आशा लग रही थी, तो हमें कहा गया था 26 के बाद अगर सरकार नहीं बनी तो महाराष्ट्र में राष्ट्रपति शासन लगाया जाएगा। क्या? तो अभी लगाइए राष्ट्रपति शासन, सरकार नहीं बन रही है।
Joining with me is Naresh Maske, Member of Parliament from Thane, from Eknath Shinde faction of Shiv Sena. Sir, सस्पेंस क्यों बरकरार है? अभी तक डिसीजन क्यों नहीं हो पा रहा है?
सस्पेंस किधर है? महायुति का नेता मुख्यमंत्री बनेगा, सस्पेंस नहीं है। ये महायुति है, महायुति का लीडर मुख्यमंत्री बनेगा, कोई भी हो।
सर, सस्पेंस इसीलिए बरकरार है क्योंकि 23 तारीख को चुनाव हुए थे, 27 तारीख आज हो चुकी है, 3 दिन हो चुके हैं। आपके सस्पेंस के चक्कर में आपके अपोजिशन वाले कई सवाल
ये देखो, ये जल्दबाजी शायद मीडिया को लगी है। 23 तारीख को इलेक्शन हुआ, शाम तक जल्लोश रहते हैं, 2 दिन लोग अपने मतदार संघ में जाते हैं लोगों को मिलने के लिए। ये फॉर्मेशन है, गठन नेता चुनना पड़ता है, पार्टी रजिस्ट्रेशन होता है, ये सब कुछ होता है, इसमें टाइम जाता है। ऐसा कोई महाराष्ट्र एक राज्य नहीं है, कई राज्यों में इलेक्शन होने के बाद 1-1, 2-2 महीने के बाद सीएम बैठे हैं। अभी तो 2-4 दिन हो गए, जल्द ही सीएम बैठेंगे।
एक चीफ मिनिस्टर, 2 डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर वाला फॉर्मूला रहेगा?
देखो, मैं बहुत छोटा कार्यकर्ता हूँ, मुझे मालूम नहीं क्या फॉर्मूला है। महायुति के नेता लोगों निर्णय लेंगे।
लेकिन सर, आपके तो जो साथी हैं रामदास अठावले जी, केंद्र में मंत्री भी हैं, उन्होंने बोला कि कुछ दिनों के बाद आप आ जाइए दिल्ली में, हमारे साथ केंद्र में रहिए और देवेंद्र फडणवीस को चीफ मिनिस्टर बना देना चाहिए। आप लोग खुश हैं ऐसे स्टेटमेंट से?
देखो, रामदास जी अठावले बड़े नेता है, वो क्या बोलेंगे उसके ऊपर टीका टिप्पणी करना मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता, क्योंकि वो हमारे केंद्रीय नेता है। भले उनका एक भी आमदार नहीं है, लेकिन वो केंद्रीय नेता है, इसीलिए उनके ऊपर बयानबाजी करना मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता।
ऐसा सेटलमेंट हो सकता है? लेकिन
नहीं, ये कुछ सब डिसीजन है ना, महायुति के नेता लेंगे। इसमें हम बहुत छोटा कार्यकर्ता, उसके बारे में मेरे को कुछ मालूम नहीं है।
कब तक हो सकता है सर?
जल्दी हो जाएगा।
All right, let's go across to Anuj now for more on this. And Anuj, a short while ago, Devendra Fadnavis said that it will be decided soon, emphasizing that all the Mahayuti alliance partners will sit together and make that decision on chief minister. We're also expecting Eknath Shinde to address the media.
Yes, in a short while from now onwards, we can expect him to start addressing the media in 15 minutes from now onwards. And it will be interesting what he says, because this is the first time that he's speaking about this, or speaking about anything for that matter, since the election results are out to the media in open. And of course, a major question there will be about the chief ministership. We know for a fact that Eknath Shinde has been trying very hard to push his case to become the chief minister of the state for the second consecutive time. But then we are seeing that the opposition to his name is also quite formidable. Although not in a very bitter sense, but then the Bharatiya Janata Party, after having received as many as 132 MLAs in the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, they feel that it's their duty to keep the cadre, the workers, and of course also the RSS happy. And one name that unites all of these factors together for Bharatiya Janata Party is Devendra Fadnavis. He is one of those few leaders a few young leaders from across the country who has maintained some really healthy relationships with Delhi and with Nagpur as well. And it becomes very crucial for them to push for his name. And we've learned that RSS itself has, is trying to push for Devendra Fadnavis to become the next chief minister. So all of the major forces in administration and otherwise as well, who played a very crucial role in the Mahayuti 2.0 coming into being, are mostly behind Devendra Fadnavis. We've also seen that Ajit Pawar, from the NCP, have also backed Devendra Fadnavis to become the chief minister for the third time. And in this situation, we are seeing that Eknath Shinde, it's just him and his party who's pushing for his case. He might be, a fairly popular face across the state, and it might be under his leadership that the election was fought and was won massively or handsomely. But now the decision is in Delhi. Of course, we are yet to hear from Eknath Shinde. What is it that he is going to say? Is it on this? Is he going to address this particular question? And how is he going to do that? Is something that we'll have to wait and watch out for the next 15 minutes.
That's right, Anuj. It'll be interesting to hear what Mr. Shinde has to say. We also saw that taunt coming from the Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray, from Sanjay Raut, who else questioning, why no name has been announced. Because if they do announce a BJP candidate or Devendra Fadnavis, as is being speculated, he will have to explain to his party and his supporters as well as to why, this decision was arrived at. One can imagine behind the scenes a lot of negotiations about ministries as well.
Well, yes. You see, one of the major concerns that the Bharatiya Janata Party has in front of itself is the image, right? The one thing that was propagated before the election was this perceived image of the BJP, where it does not let its allies, no matter how big or small they are, survive. And, if the Bharatiya Janata Party goes on to sideline Eknath Shinde from chief ministerial post, no matter what the reason is, but then that is something that will be banked upon by the opposition, right? We've already started hearing chatters about how it was just the bow and arrow that was required, and it was the legacy in the name of Bal Thackeray that was used by the Bharatiya Janata Party. These are the chatters which have started making rounds in the opposition camp. And considering that, there are several civic body elections coming up, and especially BMC election coming up at around in March or April next year, it is going to be very crucial for Mahayuti to keep Eknath Shinde from their side. But what is the extent of compromise that they will go to, right? How much of leeway will they give to Eknath Shinde? Does it just, limit itself to him getting some important portfolios in the state? Or is he also, given something at the end of the day in the center? Does he receive some cabinet ministry or union ministry in the center? These are the things which are just speculations at this particular point of time. But then the BJP has to be very delicate while handling this matter, because unlike any other ally, Eknath Shinde plays a very crucial role, not just here in the state, but also in the center, where he has contributed as many as 7 MPs, which is the 4th highest number of MPs in the entirety of the NDA alliance in Delhi. So yes, he is going to be, a tough person to convince. But again, we'll have to wait and see what exactly is the perspective that Eknath Shinde holds, and how will he communicate it to the media when it happens later today.